you're watching this shit, welcome back. I'm here in front of Sam Bond's garage, smoking a bowl, surprise. I'm dying as I love you. Cause I love you.
What dealership wants to help you get out of your trip?
So you may or may not watch this in sequence or out of sequence, because basically I video what I can. Sometimes it gets interrupted, and sometimes I think I'm recording and I'm not, and shit like that, so I have no clue what you've seen. So I always try to give like a little summary, but then that can be boring to people who already know my story. Or it can be impressive to summarize. It's called a synopsis when you make it short and sweet and talk about the important parts. So by now a lot of people have realized that I've been like totally hunted down and like screwed over for being out about marijuana. So I by the way, I do believe I could be an effective mental health practitioner and still be able to provide mental health treatment, but I don't know. Other people are having more fun doing it and pretending like I'm involved in making money. But eventually you get caught if you don't do it the proper way. That's the way it happens. Of course you can tell I don't plan anything. Why would I plan anything? It's just my fucking phone. Whatever happens when I turn the thing on. That's all the guitar solo length you get on a radio song. That was a lengthy one. So I'm gonna go in there and play some bluegrass. And by now, people know that I do enjoy boobs. I can be distracted by boobs. I prefer boobs. I like boobs. I'm a lesbian. I like women. It only took a couple of years for them to figure that out around the music scene, or they just don't care. By the way, if you were listening to the last broadcast and you're wondering where I was going with the coyote trap and that whole thing, if my daughter didn't get snared by a coyote trap to get that big red line across her neck, it means that she's suicidal. Or it means that somebody is tying her up and choking her out. None of it's for a good reason, and none of it was done in my care, so hopefully the police are there figuring that out. I don't know where the there is, but I hope somebody else does. Because I've been videoed by shit and doing my thing, and I'm pretty good at documenting on items other than yellow legal notepads. And people are wondering why I would take a job to like do some house cleaning and some yard work when I just, you know, I don't need to. I have some money in my pocket right now. It's because I could always have more money in my pocket. You never know. You never know what can happen, and I've had people taking a lot of money out of my pocket before it even gets there. And so, I've learned how to be frugal, and I thought that I could do that before, but I've really learned it lately. And I'll keep doing that until I see more. Until I pay everything off and I can see that everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be kind of like a squirrel sitting on a money, guarding it from everybody that can't wait for me to turn and look the other way to try to get a little piece of it. Because apparently they've been doing that with some other accounts of mine, and it's worked really well for them, and now it's not working, and they're not getting their hotel rooms, and they're not getting to crash on their buddy's couch, and it's really fucking cold to sleep in your car, and I did it for 2.5 years, basically, with very little break, hotels here and there, and didn't even find out about the $1 shower program at the swimming pools, and until like the last year of it. So I was washing out of public restrooms and parks and fast food restaurants, wherever. Makes you look like a meth addict really quickly, apparently, because you get really hungry when you don't have income, and people are told not to help you. So I don't know what's up with that, but hopefully it gets corrected, because it's caused a lot of problems, and there's a lot of people paying attention now, and they're all coming to check it out, and they've gotten good at the whole, disguising and putting lapel cameras on and all sorts of that stuff, putting some weird freak that comes to like steal your guitar to pretend like he can play, to make you think, oh my god, do I look that stupid? But no, you don't. It just highlights that one does. I don't know, I don't understand. I notice these things, but I don't have to respond to it all, because we all have a right to be that weird, and whether or not we're paid to do it, it's kind of fun. I like differences. The nice thing about being bullied for a long time, as if you can consider that nice, is that I actually have absolutely no reaction to most anything. It's called flat affect, and it's a product of post-traumatic stress disorder. When you get like shocked too many times, you don't get shocked anymore. You just don't care. You don't care at all. And by now, people are really starting to care about me, and could care less, because I've been trying for a 1.5 2 years now, living homeless in my car, 9 miles away from my hometown, my millionaire family, acreage of Century Farm. Not many of those in Oregon. It's not hard to figure out exactly who the fuck I am, whether you're just hearing me or just seeing me. So people either think I'm getting help or they don't fucking care. Either way, it's getting old and boring. So, sorry to interrupt all your debates, because you're not talking about the things I'm talking about. I don't care. I don't care. I'd like to be talking about what movie could I be in with my permission, instead of sneaking people around me and videoing it, acting like it was a part. Like, I'd rather just be in it. I don't have to act naturally, because that's what's happening. I am acting naturally. They don't have a smoking section inside there, so I'm not sure where else I'm supposed to so they don't really fucking know. Like, they might get some of it down, but for the most part, it's pretty easy to tell. They don't know what's going on around. So they just do their best to fit in, and who cares if you put out some food for your cat to eat dry? It looks like something to munch on, and it's close enough to Chex Mix. I mean, what's the difference between Chex Mix and Friskies if you're not from here and you can't tell the difference unless you don't like the taste of cat food? I don't exactly know where that logic's going, but it's something I've noticed, is that whatever these beings are that have come to snatch bodies from around me, they do enjoy snacking on cat food. Could just be my roommate's dog. I don't know. Sometimes I get carried away with these thoughts. Am I a world leader? A world leader is defined as somebody who leads the world. I think a lot of people watch me. I don't know if that's in an official capacity, because when I won the role, people thought that I was being discriminatory, and now I guess since it just took a shot of boob reaction for people to get oriented to what's going on and realize that it was okay for me to make fun of things that I was, because I have those rights. I have a lot of rights. As a lesbian, I can make fun of gay men. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it, or they just get out of control, like just any other group. So apparently, the discrimination that's going on around here that people are most upset about is not the meth users. You would think it would be them. They usually are. No, it's the heroin users that whine the loudest. The opiate users, they're always whining because everything hurts and they need more. But and it's not the meth users who's whining the very loudest. The people that are in love with Dawn Sly and don't realize that she's never going to be in love with them, to the extent that it makes them look super gay. And people have a little bit of hard time like grasping that concept, and I find being super gay really good, so that's not an insult. But when you when you surround yourself with a man party and you get paid for it and you get dinners and there's never any women around ever, and you don't include women and women start coming, and then you get really mad, and then if anybody mentions that it could be potentially, possibly, surfacely gay, you freak out, almost get arrested, have to be man-shamed into the fact that you are wearing a leather coat that was purchased by my stepfather, who's in his 60s or some shit. I don't know. I don't keep track of those numbers. But I do know that it's not a pimp coat. Like, if you were going for pimp coat, like, that might be something that is desired by somebody from some era. But basically it just cries out that you're either a thief with bad taste or you're a boyfriend. And I understand that we've just gone ahead and changed the name to Peter Sly. There's a store around here, and they've been having a contest, whether they realize it or not, that I initiated originally, because they're called exclusively adult, and apparently that means only adults can enter inside. And I've not been in there, not because I think that I'm like, ooh, I'm all Christian and I can't look at smut. I saw smut, I've seen smut. It doesn't do much for me. I kind of feel bad for the people who do it. Like, some like to do it and get paid well, and some do it because they need to feed their children and have clean clothes and shit. And so that's what I notice when I look at it. But anyway, there's I'm going all over the place. You know why? It's because a lot of people are watching me now, because stuff that keeps getting opened up and more people crawl on board, and they sure as fuck aren't doing it directly through my feed, because that would show that they like me, and then people come and beat you up and take your things and throw you in jail while they open special accounts that link into yours, and your money just starts disappearing. And let's distract her over here while we try to do that over there. So there's senators involved and such here in Oregon. Like, it's gotten pretty bad. It's the nice thing is the most narcissistic have been called forth in a way that they are arrogantly preening and demonstrating their dysfunction in a way that not only is kind of profitable for the people who are filming it, some intentionally and some it's just happening and they don't even realize their phone's on and they're gonna make a lot of money. But what we've got going on is basically a full-blown tantrum by many man babies and women babies, and it's apparently unscripted, and I'm really sad when things like what the content is and my program is the top betting object at. I don't do these things, so I don't really know the lingo. We'll just kind of go with what I'm feeling. But in Vegas, they like to watch this shit and predict what's going to happen and bet on it. What's she going to wear? What are they gonna play? Who's gonna be? I don't know what they look at. The things they did on the Super Bowl for the halftime show, like those kind of things. Like, apparently life is so boring that we can't wait for people to intentionally run around in some sort of competition to watch, to get some outcome, to try to make money. I'm not that shallow. But apparently some people are really into it because either they have too much money, or they're gambling addicts, or the world's really, really, really gone to hell. So, I don't really know. If I were asked to be vice president, I would think about it. And I would have to smoke several bowls with the presidential candidate to be considered as such. And it could be that I'm already maybe in a position above that, or maybe I'm already in that role, but everybody around me doesn't realize it. Wouldn't that be a good story? I don't know. What happened if you were the eldest heir to somebody that is dishonest and runs around using your things, acting like they're you? How would that work out? I don't know. It's gonna work out really well until it's time to squinch a baby out of that man part. If you can call it that. You can call it that. I don't know. I don't know. I would have more creativity. Somebody put something in my water at the last place I was at that brought me down quite a bit. It was a stimulant. They want me to look like I'm doing meth, and so they're putting like really, really high levels of nasty shit in my stuff, and it causes internal bleeding, and you would think it would cause me to be hyper or look psychotic or like I'm hallucinating, but it just makes me really calm and mellow. It's like giving a hyper child sugar or caffeine or Ritalin. Mellows them out. Give them too much, makes them go to sleep. So I'm gonna try to stay awake, and I'm gonna go see what's happening inside that place. I can't see from right here. I'm an anxious person, and so I like to know, but I know that my friend D is in there. I'm not worried people are gonna beat me up or anything. You never know, though. I just like to say things properly, and I like to not look dorky, but I don't mind if I do, actually. Sometimes I like to just not care about it in a way that it brings dorkiness into coolness. I support that. That could be my platform. If you so wanted to write me in for whatever the fuck is going on, do it. I'm sure I could be your class president. I could do it all. I can do it all. Now we're heading towards lines of delusional, but still not even that. I don't think that I'm something or somebody. I do have documents in my glove box that do proclaim my PTSDosity because I need to bring them for my medical marijuana card. I would like to just have a permanent one. I think I'm permanent. I permanently need marijuana. I shouldn't have to go in every year. I mean, they should just know. They should just know it's Don Sly and I need weed. That's what I want you to know about me. I like boobs and I like weed. Synopsis. Alright, I could use a better mandolin. I could use better instruments, but I do with what I have. Because it's better than nothing. Yes, it's just me and my car. Yeah, I understand some people are spending nights in their cars and taking turns trying to get into the warming centers, and there are people, they have it down here. Like, there are certain places you cannot go to the bathroom. Like, they will not let you in the bathroom after a certain time. It's harsh. It is harsh. Garage. Good, how are you doing? What's going on?
He's open.
I know, but there's music's going on up there.
They've been off and on slow. This shit just started slow. I mean, this song here.
The song just started?
Yeah, the song just started. They was all having what we call a gibble jabber, what we gonna play. You know, they know what they want to play. You know how it is. They figured it out, then okay, we go with this.
I do know how it is. There are no mandolins. Oh, there is one in the back.
Them seats were empty for a long time until just now. The seats were empty up there until just now.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you got me hooked on my favorite pizza. Again.
I know, it's good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see what's going on up there. Hi.
That's the way to be laissez-faire right there. That was the definition of laissez-faire.
there so much.
So was I.
I can't move my fingers. Do a ballad, please. No.
I burned out the state away. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That's like it's an obvious story.
How would you even know? How would you even? What's your reference for that?
Canada.
Canada burned out?
They just told me. No, I don't know. No, I don't think they did, actually. They're just really smart people. No, I don't know if you've improved at your webcast, but your mandolin player's got it.
Haven't seen you in so long.
Say it. I noticed. Let's step at a time. I know you were better at that to begin with, right?
This is just because I didn't have that.
Hey, well, that's what I said about everything. If I had everything in the way I wanted it, would I be here?
I know that feeling. This guy down there hanging out, my side standing back there fiddling away.
Try to pay attention to playing and releasing anything else.
You go to the Wednesday with me?
No, I just like there was a jam before this. Already But we got this shit. You don't have a B flat harp.
I have no other request.
Everyone, unfortunately, I do. Are you gonna get the bacon? You play that. It's like Marty Marty.
Don't mind whatever else. We're doing it now. 2 chords. 2 chords. 2 chords. Most of you know this one now. 2 chords.
You know one part song.
2 measures of F. That's a C. 1 measure of C. 1 measure of F. That's the entire song. Put it on the PowerPoint.
Thank you, dog.
Aha.
And I was flat. That was my only stipulation.
Bonnie, you've never heard some money.
I'm a lot right now.
You think of you. Like the Colorado Symphony.
I don't look Indian at all, do I? It's Tuesday night dancing somewhere. Tuesday night. It's almost midnight. Estoy intentando pasar prenda. Mandio tratando de pasar.
Guys, get a cycle machine.
Well, yeah, but you know how like whoever did that should be the one
Tell us about it. Fuck you.
You're gonna know it when I sing, and if you don't, we'll get back. Some things are best.
It might matter if someone playing really loud and you don't know it. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, like that stuff.
Like, I know.
That's it.
Is that the B-52
I,
version?
yeah, I fucking love Bon Scott AC/DC. I'm not as hot on them later. Those like first 6 records. Fucking so.
I mean, who are you hot on later anyway? Just saying. I mean, it's pretty much a rarity, right? Well, yeah. Except for you, of course. You are the hot later on exception. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I've seen it. Oh, the I have. They actually formed it out I believe. It wasn't a session. I can't believe it. Yes, I think it's a
They played the Eugene celebration and they had a big the guitar player jumped up on the speaker, which was about this fucking high. I don't know how she got up there yet, but she was they were so fucking good.
No, they're entertaining. No, it was. The singer, the Angus Young chick, did a solo there. They took her band. Yeah, Kobe. She brought in like solo. That's what I played here. So they have like session. Yeah. They're fun as hell.
Alright, we're gonna do 3 more. 3 more.
Why not?
You alright with that, Jasper?
That one I
3 more.
I'm not great.
Rock and roll, bitches. Alright, 3 more.
I know, I need some wood.
Here's a flashback.
Great tune, but I'm on my way back to you. Yeah, that's all it's like.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you know, I would take what is nice was so it's a point, you
I think they might have done this
Somebody just now got my joke about aliens eating cat food as snacks. Just now. Like it took them 45 minutes, I think. I'm glad they got it.
job, Lucky Down.
These are the shoes that he gave me. He gave me a. He said, I like those shoes.
Nice. Good.
Excuse me.
I like it, Rob.
He said, how nice shoes? I said, yeah, I love them. That Ross dresser. They were $90 shoes. $90. $45 a shoe. Good job. Well, I'm not going to get that. That's like Earl hat. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Go Cubs. I mean, sorry. Go Bears.
It's a free country, dude.
That's adorable. You really think that is adorable?
Oh, I know it is.
They're free to choose. That's beautiful. Well, no one tells you.
Unless you
So at all.
I gotta be in court Thursday morning, so.
Ah, I'm wishing you luck, brother.
Thank you, I need it.
There we go.
Traffic.
That's all? That's all?
Oh, yeah.
Sean, we love you, man.
Love you.
Yeah. Even if you are, what was it, on Facebook, official jam Italian. You're Italian.
Italian.
Remember that old thing on
Yeah, when they travel,
He gets confused for an Italian.
I do.
That's probably not a bad thing.
I guess I need to head downtown. See, the thing about people who aren't from here, they don't know what time it is to go down to dance, and they kind of go where the biggest bass is, I think. And I guess they're having a whose boobs are biggest contest. Oh yeah, my pleasure. I don't want to miss a whose boobs are bigger contest, so I gotta get going. I'll film if it happens.